see my clause in the speaker agreement, never follow Tony. Shoot. Okay, well, it won't be as funny or as entertaining, but really my job is to try to set the stage, if you will, for what I'm hoping we achieve here this weekend. You know, what, frankly, it's a bit of a shock to be in rooms this filled, these, everywhere I look, I recognize like founding coaches. It's outrageous. After 5, 6 years of this business, people that didn't give up on us, and we made every possible mistake the first year. In fact, this last year we made every possible mistake. And you still stick around. You could have jumped. There's new businesses all the time, and you haven't jumped to them because I think we somehow attracted amazing people like you who don't just want to create wealth for themselves, but it's important to you what impact or what contribution you're having to the human condition. And that certainly is what Tony's talking about, is helping people get healthy, helping people achieve their goals to lead healthy, fulfilling lives. And hi, Judy. That's awesome. And just what's amazing is I'll try to keep the personal things. Hey, you. But like you're like all old friends. It's like crazy, and this is bigger than like the first 2 summits we had combined. Last night we had the elite reception at the core, and it was just amazing because at the same time that I see these amazing faces who have done incredible work with us, I got to meet new elite coaches and hear these stories of overcoming obstacles that blow me away. Like I met a woman, I'll leave names out, not just because and maybe I don't know what I'm allowed to share or not, but one woman I met, you know, was in a 9-to-5 job that was 14 hours a day, that she kind of liked the job. She was proud of her professional place in society, but as a mom, she was missing everything her kids were experiencing. Recitals, performances. She was out of the house before they left the house. She got home after they were in bed. And it was excruciating. And, you know, the tears started to come, and she said that because of the Team Beachbody business, and she's giving me credit for it, she's been able to replace that income. She's the breadwinner of the family. She was able to replace that income and work from home. And I was like, you can't give me this credit. You really can't, because you're the one that made the decision. You're the one. You know, we say decide, commit, succeed. You made the decision. You made the commitment. That success is yours. And I met another woman who is literally like stage 4 cancer. In her 5th round, I think, of chemo, yet came to Summit and attributes the stability, her vitality to the completion of Insanity, drinking Shakeology, doing the reset, whatever she did. I don't know what battery of stuff she did from us, but even her doctors were like, well, maybe that Shakeology stuff, fruits and vegetables, you should taper that off while you're in chemo. And she's like, no, it's been working for me so far, I'm using it now. And like tears coming down, and I'm like, are you kidding me? You're inspiring all of us. We're the lucky ones that you chose us to share your story with. And then another woman, just before I left last night, this one blew me away, she had been 12 months ago, her family was on food stamps, living on food stamps. And this year she will make a 6-figure income. Yeah. But it's not me. It's decide. You decide. It's commit. You commit, and you succeed. In fact, I hear these stories, and then, you know, walking back to the hotel and the room and posing for pictures, and like new faces and coaches that I've seen for years, or like, this is my year. And people say, remember my name, I'm gonna be on stage. And I'm like, why not you? Like, why wasn't this person in the core with me as elite? What's the difference here? Why not you? And why not you? And if you're not Success Club by the first 2 weeks of every month, Success Club 5 at a minimum, why not? Why not you? The playing field is even. We all have the same Facebook. Some people have some strengths, some people have some weaknesses, but I think it does come down to, you know, we talk about the vital behaviors. It comes down to being able to lift that lid off of your own personal limitations. The things that have held you back from success at a fitness program, or the success that you want, not our definition of it, but the success that you want, and allowing yourself to dream a little bit when so many people won't even start to dream. You know, we talked about commit. last year. People wrote their dreams down. So many people didn't even put a card up. They're afraid to even go to that level of allowing themselves to dream because they're used to failing, or they don't want that feeling of failing in other things. So they go along with it. They sort of put it up. It's kind of neat to come to Vegas, and they're helping people, and it's kind of cool. But then there's something that's just a limitation on what they can achieve. And I say, why not you? Why not for this weekend, you take that lid off? In fact, and I've said this to a couple of other groups that I've spoken at today, I have the power to do this, I hereby restart you all. You are all new coaches as of today. And here's what that means. I've got founding coaches, I got 15 stars, I got superstars, I got diamonds, I got people been on trips all. I don't care anymore. I don't care what your success has been. That's the past. Congratulations for it. Now I don't care. You've had a hard time, your weight's been up, it's been down, you were 2-star qualifying and that one diamond let you down and you resent them and you haven't forgiven them yet. I don't care anymore. It's history. You are a new coach today. And this weekend is an opportunity for you to have the kind of enthusiasm about being a coach that helps people that you wish every new prospect that you bring in would have. It's time for you to be that new prospect that you wish they would be. And that means you're going to be writing notes. Okay, I'm sorry, you're new coaches, you didn't know you were supposed to bring pen and paper. That's okay, because you're a new coach, you check your ego, you have no expectations. That means you can ask for somebody next to you. Do you have a piece of paper I can borrow? Because I need to write some things down. If you need something to write with, there's a kid out there who has a crayon box, doesn't use the purple, steal it. I want you to write things down. I want you to, remember how in high school, like I was not very good in high school, and I remember looking around, I was sitting back in my chair with a little thing, but yet there were some kids, those A kids were sitting up, somehow they were getting themselves, they were pushing themselves to pay attention. You need to be that kid this weekend that's going to get an A in Summit. But this, don't do it for the teacher. Get an A in Summit for your own wealth. Get an A in Summit for your own health. Get an A in Summit to improve the human condition by helping people achieve their goals to lead healthy, fulfilling lives. We need you, when you're in session and when you're talking to coaches, to be working on an A, taking notes. And by notes, I mean, you might be like, I have notes, whatever, okay, I'll take some notes. He said no. No, you're going to get ideas. You're going to hear about new products. You're going to hear about strategies. Carl said, act like a new coach. Don't forget that. You're going to, you're going to get one of those yard-long things of tequila out there, and you're like, what did he say again? So you need to write it down now before you go out and party tonight, because I don't want you to forget it. And when you hear about the new products and the new strategies that we talk about today, I want you to write down, oh, that gives me an idea. My chiropractor, PIO, low-impact program with flexibility. My chiropractor's always complaining about back pain. I've got a solution for him. See, did you get the irony there? Yeah. Worked better than Pete Pena's. So you're going to take notes because you're going to get ideas. When we talk about the vital behavior, invite, you're going to get ideas here about who to invite. Write them down. Be thinking about it. This is the conscious work. When you're in these sessions, you're not just there to absorb, although it's good. You're going to be getting ideas. Oh, man, that's what my kid's first grade teacher, I need to talk to her or him about that. You're going to get these ideas, and that's where you start to build the value of your business. Again, you're going to behave this weekend like you wish your new coach would behave, because you are going to be that dream new coach. And I'm not above it either. I've got to tell you, plenty of times, I put limits on myself. When we first started the company, I was like, ooh, this could be cool if I'd be a millionaire. And, we didn't know it was going to be a health and fitness company. And, we had surpassed millionaire status after a couple of years, and we started to think, wait a minute, we could build this thing to be $100 million. We started to do that, but we made certain decisions that maybe limited the speed of our growth, which held us back. And in fact, we're in the process now of doing our 3-year planning meetings. Okay, so we're planning 2015, 16, 17. You will be blown away. We're talking about new products, technology, all sorts of cool things. But in these meetings, what you do is you assess your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities, and then what the core of the business is, so you don't necessarily break what's working best for you. So one of the things that's working really well for us, obviously, is the growth of Shakeology. We measure that in the Shakeology file. When we first created Shakeology, I can remember talking to Darren, I was like, dude, if this all goes well, we could have 100,000 people a month drinking Shakeology every day. 100,000 people. Like, look, that's the way out there, but we maybe could get there. We are now at 250,000 people a month drinking Shakeology. Pretty wild. Healthiest meal of the day, and people are getting their daily dose of nutrition from it. So I'm in these meetings, and I'm talking to the marketing team. I'm talking about Shakeology, and one of the guys in the marketing, like I'm saying, what's it going to take us to get to 1 million people in that file, and which would put us over $1 billion. And you know, people are sitting like, come on, 1 million people drinking. What are you talking about? And I'm like, well, no, we worked out the math. If you just take what we did the last 12 months since last summit, if it sort of repeats that way, we'll be at 1 million within 3 years. Wow. We'll be at 1 million people in that file, which will put us over $1 billion. Pretty cool, right? And then, you know, the marketing guys are like, you know, well, come on, that's the ideal circumstances. That's like everything. It's been such a good year. That's things tripping along like you can't expect that perfection to happen every single year. And I'm like, so I'm starting to think, oh yeah, maybe that is a little, maybe I am being a little ambitious. Then I'm like, wait a minute, wait. You're saying in the perfection of the last 12 months, that perfection of going out of stock on T25 challenge packs 3 times, that perfection of going out of stock for a month on 21-day fix in the middle of the launch, that perfection we can't improve on? Are you putting a limitation on me? This is the way you're gonna... And then John talked me down from firing everybody. What I'm saying is, we have yet to experience our potential. I have to stop putting limits on my potential, and what about you? You have to stop putting limits on your potential. It's going to creep in. We talk about these 3 vital behaviors. One of the most important ones is personal development. And when I say personal development, it doesn't mean read John Maxwell or get Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. You don't take somebody else's reading list for your own personal development. Personal development means you face the hurdles that are specifically holding you back. You look at the snake in the mirror and that has held you back. It's not new. It's already been holding you back. And you take it on, face on, and you grab that thing around the throat, and it's scary as hell, and that's when you get the book. How do I deal with this? My fear of success, my fear of failure, my resentment toward my parents, my resentment towards my teenager, my inability to drive on the right side of the, whatever it is. Your own personal thing, that's where you create your reading list, or your books on tape list, or you go get therapy, or you find religion. Whatever personal development is for you, it's not about the reading list, it's about you taking on the specific things that are undermining your success, because I guarantee there is something. Because I know, on the back of this, we actually had this, on the back of this are all my weaknesses and things that I need to work on. I finally had to say, look, that's as big as we can make it. It's on the back of that. I'm telling you that we all have weaknesses that we work on. You work on that one, you go, okay, I got that one in control. It's going to take constant work. I got to keep my hand around the fist of that cobra, and oh, there's another one. I get another hand around that. That's the personal development. You invite. Vital behavior number 1. Be the proof the product works. Be a product of the product. Drink your Shakeology. Do the Ultimate Reset once a year. Share that with people. Get on a fitness program. It doesn't mean you need to be a Mark Briggs hard body. I would have said you, but you know. You did the age thing, so I got a chance. You look good. I'm sorry. I can't put limits on you. Don't take it. It's about you, buddy. You'll get them. So the point is, you don't have to be a hard body. You need to be the kind of body that you want to be. You're constantly working toward it. And you know, we talk about our potential and limits. I'm going to do one little commercial. Excuse me, I might go over by 3 minutes. You might have seen on Facebook and Twitter, I'm doing this fundraiser.